My energy is priceless.
I've been living on an island too.
All right, Utah's up by 1, trying to force a finals game 7. Stockton's got the ball, coach.
And we know Utah loves to go to either pick and rolls or post Karl Malone.
Kerr's on him. Malone trying to get free. Rodman on him. Oh, and Jordan steals the ball.
That's just great awareness by Michael Jordan. Came from the backside and took it right out of his hands. Coach, what do you think they're going to run here?
I doubt if Jordan's giving up this ball. It's showtime for Michael Jordan. He attacks a little push off with the left hand. It's good. It's good.
Chicago's got the lead.
He drove it, froze him, and posed on it. It's the master versus the apprentice.
Магистр Корпорейшн представляет. Мини-документальный фильм «Челлендж Джордан. Последний танец».
Championship for North Carolina.
Брэд Дагверти, центровой кавалер с 1986 по 1996.
We were really good. If you were going to beat us, you had to do something special. And I knew what we were up against in him. You knew it was going to be a daunting task. You're going to play your best basketball. And he's just not going to have an off game. And you're trying to make sure you manage everyone else. And hopefully he has a few misses here or there. They were struggling. And so Michael, I vividly remember one play, he came off of a screen, and he was really supposed to kick the ball to the corner, but he turned the corner, and he went to the basket. And I was like, oh, okay. And he took it upon himself to score. Went to overtime, and he was just unstoppable. And he scored, you know, obviously 69 points. He had almost 20 rebounds. So it was remarkable to watch that and to be a part of that, because we had done everything right. And even defending him, we were getting into him, and he was taking tough shots. He was just making them. Michael Jordan took what they did to the next level because of his explosiveness, his swag, his demeanor, and ultimately his success.
Good evening, everyone, along with Clark Kellogg and Coach Mike Fratello and our reporter David
Пришел
Aldridge.
коллизию Лив
We've got a showdown in the
Chicago
Central
Bulls
Division. The
против
Cleveland
Cleveland
Cavaliers
Cavaliers.
hosting the Chicago Bulls. And Mike, not a lot of
Играем мы в
welcoming
гостях
faces
под
from
Майкл
Michael
Джордан.
Jordan in this arena tonight.
Главный герой наших выпусков.
Of course, MJ ended Cleveland's season last year in this building, a buzzer beater in Game 5 of the first round. Opening night this
В
season.
прошлой программе мы уже играли против Кливленда Кавальерс.
So Clark for the Cavs.
Ну,
They're 32
матч
and
прошел всего
36
лишь
and looking to make the playoffs.
меньше
Their main
2 секунд.
priority has to be
Был челлендж.
figuring out a way to slow
Был
down
челлендж
Michael
на
Jordan.
один точный бросок на
Absolutely, Kevin. They need to
последней
make
секунде
Jordan
игры,
give up
последней
the ball,
атаки
force
Чикаго
somebody else
Буллс.
to beat him. Send double teams at him. Get that
И
rock
вот
out
мы
of his hands.
снова
Clearly, Cleveland has to
играем
pay a
против
lot of
Кливленда
extra
Кавальерс.
attention to Michael Jordan
Год
if they want to
спустя.
have a chance to win.
Но уже в рамках регулярного
Now
чемпионата.
let's give you the starting five.
Составы
For Chicago
команд
in the
нам
backcourt,
предлагают
John Paxson running
посмотреть.
the point. And at the two, it's the former MVP Michael Jordan. A defensive stopper.
Игроки уже на площадке, готовы к началу матча.
Horace Grant at the power forward spot.
И мы тоже
And
уже
at center,
вот-вот
the big man,
готовы.
7'1", Bill Cartwright. And introducing the Cleveland Star. Mark Price is at the one. And the defensive specialist, Craig Elo, joins him in the backcourt. The forwards,
Картрайт выигрывает
rookie
сбрасывание,
third-round pick
Грэнт
Winston Bennett
дает
at
мяч
three.
на Пэксона и
With the
погнали.
experienced Larry Nance playing power forward. And finally, the two-time All-Star, Brad Daugherty, is the center.
So far this year,
Отличное
the
начало.
first three meetings between Chicago and Cleveland,
Бросок
all
сверху.
Bulls wins. Michael Jordan is averaging 44 points per game against the Cavs, shooting
Кливленд идет в
55%.
атаку.
MJ is the last guy Cleveland wants to
Играем
see.
персонально,
And so it's the
закрываем
Bulls
каждого,
getting
с
on the
каждым
board
играем.
first.
Но не в
Here's
этот раз
Price from beyond
свободный
the arc.
игрок.
Rebound by Cartwright.
Благо сейчас
I'm sure he's
промахнулся.
surprised that one didn't
Игрок
go down.
Кливленда.
Well, he's not going to make
Снова
every
начинаем
shot.
атаку.
You
Пэксон.
expect him to make these.
Снова заслон просит.
Inside.
И отличная передача. И снова бросок сверху Картрайта.
Textbook. This is how you run screen and rolls.
Великолепный
Cartwright
пас
being
Пэксона.
rewarded for the aggressive and
Разыгрывающего
quick
Чикаго
slash
Буллс.
off the pick.
Делает счет
And
4-0.
here's Price. He brings it up for Cleveland. 4-point game. And Clark, to be fair, Michael Jordan might be the last guy any team in this NBA wants to face.
Well, you won't get any disagreement from me, Kevin. I mean, he's on his way to his fourth straight scoring title, and Jordan is, in fact,
Прайс
the show
бросает.
in the NBA right now, guys.
He is indeed.
Картрайт здорово
Chicago with
выигрывает
the ball.
мяч. Скотти Пиппен.
And the slam dunk by
Очередной
Pippen.
слэм-данк.
Well, Mike, at breakfast, we
Счет
were opening up
становится
the
6-0.
papers here in Cleveland, the front page of the sports
Просто
section.
разрываем
An article
кольцо
about the
Кливленда.
Cavs, Craig Elo,
Не по
trying to guard
гостеприимному.
Michael Jordan.
You just know Michael read that article like we did.
And the Cavaliers with
Точнее,
possession
не
here.
по-гостецки.
After Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Price from beyond the arc.
Наш Прайс здорово организовал свой бросок.
Cavs have lost every
Трешечка
meeting with
влетела
Chicago
в
this year.
кольцо.
Mark
Чикаго.
Price has been
Майкл
excellent against the
Джордан.
Bulls.
He sure has been, Coach, with 16 points, 15 assists in one game. 5 days ago in Chicago, Price had
Нарушение
25
правил.
points and 8 assists. Cavs point guard clearly leading the way for his team. You know, that's what we call a good foul. Make them earn it at the line.
It might not be pretty, but that's the right play in that situation. He saved the layup with that foul.
Chicago shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one.
Shooting two.
And he makes the first.
Есть первый точный бросок. Второй
And
бросок
both free
тоже
throws
точен.
good for Jordan.
8-3.
The best three-point shooting team in the NBA, Clark, the Cleveland Cavaliers. Leading the league at 41%. They also are number one in attempts and in
Прочитал я эту
three-point shots
передачу.
made.
And you know, Kevin, the injury to Brad Daugherty, I think, forced Cleveland into becoming a more focused team from the three-point line. Guys like Price and Craig
Отличное
Elo,
открывание
Steve
Грэнта.
Kerr, all shooting it well.
Оказалось,
That's
сейчас
Mark Price for those wondering.
перехват.
That's right. Well, Michael Jordan on a historic pace. And for more, here's David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Michael Jordan is well on his way to a fourth straight scoring title. With 14 games left including
потерял мяч игрок
tonight,
Кливленда, и
averaging
уже
more than
Джордан с
33
мячом.
points per game, giving him a more
Отличная передача Майкла против Пиппена.
The only other player to
12-3.
lead the league 4 straight seasons, the great Wilt Chamberlain. Back to you, Kevin.
That's some good history right there, David. Thank you. MJ is a special player. He's a great scorer. Mike, look at his game. Tell me why.
This might not be the first thing you think of.
Потом
His
провел
conditioning has a lot
дело
to
до
do with it.
броска.
MJ just never gets tired. He can carry a team.
3 минуты до конца первой
The
четверти.
Cavaliers shooting their first free throws of the game.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Price.
In terms of keys for tonight's game, first for Chicago and Coach Phil Jackson, they need to push the tempo, run whenever they can. On the other end, defend that three-point line.
And I'll take it to the other side, Mike. For Cleveland, they've got to limit those transition scoring opportunities for Chicago. Make them play a half-court game. And then also attack the inside on offense. Don't just settle for the three-point shot. Get yourself to the foul line and have a balanced attack.
Free throw shooting is a skill, and this guy absolutely has it.
Here's Jordan. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Talking to Coach Lenny Wilkins in terms of defending Michael Jordan, Cleveland is looking to start the game with Winston Bennett on MJ.
And then they'd like to end it, Coach, with Craig Elo guarding. The idea behind that
Jordan
to me is
подбор
start
забирает.
Bennett on him, and then hopefully Craig Elo is fresh down the stretch.
Джордан. Трешечка. Отлично.
Jordan's got 7.
Отправляет на
Boy, they didn't
перерыв.
waste any time, did they? They got going right
Тайм-аут
away.
They
берет
obviously
Кливленд.
had a plan coming in, and they've put it to good use.
Inside.
Yeah, Coach can't be happy about that.
17-5
They have
таков
to show a
счет.
fight down there.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Williams, he's checked in for Nance. And it's Brown in for Bennett. The Bulls also changing it up. Will Purdue's checked in for Carter. King comes in for Horace Grant. And Armstrong subbed in for John Paxson. And the Bulls with possession. They're on a 17-7 run. To the middle.
Ой, как открылся здорово.
Armstrong gets the
Армстронг.
bucket.
Right from the start.
Сразу два
They
игрока
set the
отвлекали
tone
Майкла
and were the
Джордана,
more
поэтому
dominant team.
I love how they've looked right from the
свободный
tip,
коридор.
doing an amazing job
Так,
building
здесь
this
Сол.
lead.
You know, over the last 3 seasons now, this is the 26th meeting between the Bulls and Cavs, so there is nothing that either team is not familiar with about the
Стив
other.
Кер
They
выходит
know
на
each other
площадку,
quite
будущий
Yeah, so
игрок
adjustments
Чикаго
will be
Буллс,
key.
нынешний
The
тренер
game plan should be known, so those little tweaks in the game are huge.
Warriors,
Checked
Golden
in for the
State.
Cavaliers. Doherty outside. Back to Kerr.
Вот он.
Second chance shot. Goes up again. The rebound by Jordan.
С трудом отобрал мяч Майкл
Bring it
Джордан.
up for the Bulls. Leading by 12. King, that's
И вот
good.
так вот.
And while Michael Jordan has
Вот такой вот
destroyed
прорыв.
Cleveland this season,
Кинг 2 очка
all-star
есть.
teammate Scottie Pippen has struggled.
Coach, the numbers
Steve
back
Kerr.
up what you just said. Coming into tonight, Scotty shooting 16 for 50 from the field, 32% against Cleveland. The Bulls would like more scoring from him for sure.
No coverage that time.
Well, Elo is a pretty reliable option at the arc. He's got his range shooting dialed in.
Armstrong against Kerr. And here's Armstrong. Pass to Purdue. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Долгое нахождение в трехсекундной зоне не сулит ничего хорошего атакующей команде здесь. Поэтому мяч у Кливленда.
The Cavaliers trail by 11. Elo outside. Williams kicks to Brown. There's 38 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Elo. And there's the whistle. 3-second
Все, теперь
violation.
наш мяч. Теперь уже такая же ситуация была и у Кливленда. Долго находился игрок в трехсекундной зоне.
Pippen feeling it out a bit.
Пиппен.
Over Elo. Rollins grabs the board.
Не точно.
I'm sure he's upset right now. He had a space,
Бросил
had it
Скотти
all
Пиппен.
lined up, but just couldn't convert on the mid-range jumper.
Brown the pass to Rollins. Kerr outside. Beyond the arc. The shot. No good. And a double-digit
И
lead
все на этом
scoreboard as we
завершается
end the
первая
first
четверть.
quarter of
Плюс
play.
11. Тут Чикаго Буллс. Уходим на небольшой
And back
перерыв.
with the start of
После
the
чего
second
вернемся на
quarter in
площадку.
just a moment. Welcome back, everyone, to Ridgefield, Ohio, just a bit south of Cleveland, home of the Cavs. Kevin Harlan, Mike Fratello, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge here. We're set for the start of the second quarter between the Cavs and Bulls. It's a big matchup in the Central Division. The Cavaliers trail by 11.
Владение за
Opening
Кливлендом.
night for both of these teams in Chicago, Michael Jordan went off for 54 points. An
Price.
overtime win for the Bulls.
The headline of the Cleveland sports page, Mission Impossible. Elo to try to ground Air Jordan. For more, let's go to David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, you can bet that Michael Jordan read that as well. He's quoted in the article as saying, Greg Elo is a very good defender, and I accept him as a challenge. Now, the backstory, of course, is that Elo was a minor league player just 3 years ago. He signed a
Майкла
new
Джордана
contract here
пока
in
что
Cleveland, and his
100%
defense was a
реализация.
big reason why.
7
But,
очков, 7
you know,
попыток.
Jordan's going to bring something extra tonight. Kevin?
He always
Shoot
does,
two.
David. Thank you for that. Mike, the Cavs coaches probably wish they ran that story on another day.
I mean, did they have to run that article today? Let's be clear. As good as Elo is, no one is stopping Michael Jordan when he's on. Sorry, Craig.
On the court right now, second quarter
Не
for the
идет игра у
Bulls.
Кливленда.
Jordan
Плюс
is out there with
12
Armstrong.
Чикаго Буллс.
Then
Сейчас
it's
может быть
Cartwright.
плюс
Then
13.
it's Pippen.
Если
And it's
сейчас не
Grant in the
заброшу.
four-man position.
А ну-ка.
And Cleveland making a change here.
Давай, Майкл.
Court is checked in. That one is no
Вот
good.
так вот.
And Clark, that
Первый смазанный
54-point
бросок.
outburst for Michael. A season high for the all-world guard.
Kevin
Стив
seems
Кер.
like he just has
А,
the
нет,
half number.
не
I mean,
Стив
he
Кер
also
был.
had those 41 points 5 days ago against Cleveland.
Сокращает разрыв в
MJ
счете.
slept real
Кливленд
well last
ходили
night
по
in
плюс
anticipation
11.
of this.
He must have. Boy, he gets ready to play him, doesn't he?
Yep.
Grant finds Jordan.
Такое
Good,
классное
and Grant gets
открытие
the
сейчас
assist.
было у Джордана. Здорово, очень
Jordan's got
сработала
10.
And
комбинация.
once more this half, they find a
Отлично.
way to get great position inside.
Cleveland moving the ball around.
Пытался отобрать мяч, перехватить его.
Now the
Не
pass to
удалось.
Jordan.
Кливленд в атаке.
Just 5 on the clock.
Фейк замах.
And here's Price from beyond the arc. Chicago grabs the miss.
The first-year head
Scotty
coach of the
Pippen.
Bulls, 44-year-old Phil Jackson, the last 2 seasons, Jackson was an assistant under former Bulls coach Doug Collins.
Плохой
While
бросок.
Jackson was a head coach in Puerto Rico,
Хотя
this is
раскачал
Phil's
неплохо.
first NBA head coaching job.
And that'll be 2
Grant
free throws
нарушает
coming up.
правила.
Officials on the call with the foul. And Bulls coach Phil Jackson, a great
Сейчас
player
будут
back in
пробиваться
the day, you
штрафные
may recall
броски.
Clark with the New York Knicks.
Yeah, he was on
Идем на небольшой
championship teams
перерыв.
in 1970 and 73 with the Knicks. And he's a player's coach. He's known to be laid back.
Итак, мы возвращаемся на паркет. 34-20. Это счет. У нас Майкл Джордан забросил 3 очка. Скотти Пиппен забросил 3 очка. В общем-то, очень как-то легко довольно-таки дается эта игра пока что для Буллс.
You have to love those numbers.
А вот Майкл
Price
Джордан
just
пока
being
так и не
anywhere
забросил.
near Jordan scoring-wise is a win for the Cavs.
The Cavs shocking
Бегут
the
в
NBA with a
атаку
huge
баскетболисты
trade back in
Cavaliers.
November, trading their leading scorer and one of the best 2 guards in the league,
Забрасывает.
Ron Harper, and a first-round pick to the Clippers, and got 2 young players back.
And so Jordan will bring it up for Chicago. At one point, they led by 16. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Yeah, the officials won't let that slide. I mean, they're eager to call out those illegal screens.
Фил Джексон недоволен.
I do think he was trying to
Пускает
get there,
новую тройку
but you've
игроков.
got to be completely
Он
planted.
как в поле
And it's
чудес.
checked in for Williams. Chicago also making some changes. Purdue is checked in for Cartwright. King comes in for Grant. And it's Paxson in for Armstrong. Mike, for the Cavs, the trade has been a catastrophe so far.
You lose Harper, who is averaging 22 a game. The two players you get back, one has already been cut. The other,
Ох, какой хитрец, но не удалось.
you don't replace Harper's production at all.
Not at all.
Пипем.
And again, Chicago, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 12. Here's Price. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Here's Chicago. Paxson outside. Here's Purdue. It doesn't go for him. Nance with some nice D. Now Cleveland moving it up. Nice shot by Bennett.
Nice job getting it to Bennett in an ideal spot there. Rewarding this hustle on the fast break too.
And the first time out of the game call for Chicago.
Falling behind in this one, needing a spark.
They need to find something that works and stick with it.
Так, Кливленд довольно-таки неплохо в последних минутах действует. Забрасывает, сокращает разрыв в счете, уже снова плюс 10 очков. Последняя атака. Уже что-то придумал Майкл Джордан.
Now Jordan. He's got 13. Over Bennett. Here's Paxson.
Одновременно с Сиреной. 36-24. Уходим на перерыв и вернемся на третью четверть через несколько минут.
And so it's Chicago, up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. All right, here we go. The second half start from Northeast Ohio with Mike Fratello, Clark Kellogg, and DA. This is Kevin Harlan. It's the Cavs and Bulls, a huge game in the Eastern Conference playoff picture.
Возвращаемся на паркет, третья серия. Кливленд против Чикаго Буллс. 6-24 команда гостей.
Defending the NBA scoring leader extremely well, Kevin, but we've got lots of time left on that clock, and we know MJ can explode at any given moment.
Отличный момент, чтобы забросить.
Jordan. Bennett is out there with Nance. Then there's Price. And it's Doherty in at the center, locking down the middle. They're the group for Lenny Wilkins.
Отличное открытие, Джордан.
Great recognition.
Хорошая комбинация была.
Noticing the open teammate and setting
Сыграли
him
с
up for the
Пэксоном.
painless bucket.
Price kicks to Elo. Here's Nance. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Personal foul. First team foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
For Cleveland, Larry Nance. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him.
It is great to see Brad Daugherty out there. Earlier in the season, Brad had ankle surgery, and he still isn't up to 100%. If Cleveland wants to make the playoffs, they need Daugherty healthy.
Both free throws good from Nance.
Есть два точных броска в исполнении Кливленда.
An all-star the previous 2 seasons for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Yeah, he's the #1 overall pick back in 1986, and he certainly has lived up to the billing of being a franchise center. He's a double-double machine, highly efficient, very skilled, and still working his way back to that all-star level.
Clark, you were a double-double machine, about 19 points a game, and just a hair under 10 rebounds a game.
Yeah, I found my way into that category the short time that I played, Kevin.
Now here's Elo. He has 7. Pocket four.
Здорово персональный Пэксон играет по сопернику сейчас.
Grant gets the rebound.
Michael Jordan won the MVP in 1988.
Оборонялась Чикаго.
Voting last year to Magic Johnson. I think he's in the conversation
Майкл,
again. MJ leads the
есть,
league
3
in scoring.
очка.
The Bulls with the second best record in the East.
We've seen Jordan go to work on his three-point shooting, and the improvement very evident here tonight.
Nance in the post. He's covered by Grant. Tries again. There's the nice layup by Doherty. Doherty's got his first points in this one.
The putback. Doherty makes it look
Jordan
so
с
easy.
мячом.
Hey, Clark, in the MVP race, it feels like it's Magic Johnson against Michael Jordan. What do you think?
I agree, and you take a
Что
look at
такое?
Magic. He's your
Полуатаки.
pick if passing is what you favor. Over 11 assists per game. Johnson's Lakers have the NBA's best record as well, 51-17. MJ clearly has the scoring edge,
Нет,
33 points a
в
game.
защите.
Plus,
Майкл
he's
с
a
мячом.
first-team all-defense guy.
Грант.
I think it's another hard choice for the voters.
You and I vote it is going to
Ой,
be
как
difficult.
рискованно.
Hard, no question.
Here's Cartwright after Brad Doherty's basket. Whoops, there's the 24-second
На,
shot
туда
clock
его.
violation, so they'll turn it over.
Время стекло атаки. Я вообще сначала подумал, что фол в нападении был.
And so it's Williams who brings it up for Cleveland, trailing by 13.
Look, the Cavs have been a bit disappointing this season, sitting at 32-36 right now. Remember last year, they won 57 games, the second most in the NBA, won an incredible 37-4 in this building. A few things have been a little off this year, to say the least.
And Cleveland just a few levels below last year. Coach, why is that?
The Ron Harper trade has been a disaster. That's 18-5-5 you lose from Harper. Brad Doherty's ankle injury has really hurt this team. They need to come together quick to make the playoffs.
Real quick.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. And looking at Cleveland's
По-моему,
three-point
Кливленд ни
numbers,
разу
Clark, they're
еще сегодня не
down compared to
промахивался
what they normally
со
do.
штрафных бросков.
Well, you know it was a point of emphasis and focus for Phil Jackson and his
Реализация на
staff. I
уровне.
mean, the Cavs' offense is centered around, predicated on knocking down threes, so Chicago clearly looking to disrupt that.
Или бросает снова точно.
A jack of all trades kind of guard. Elo scores, passes,
Мяч от
rebounds,
Джордана.
and defends at an impressive level.
Jordan with the ball. 18 points for him. Grant outside. Armstrong with it. Williams picks him up. Grant down low. Working on Price. They get it again. And Pippen gets it to
Есть
go.
2 очка.
You know, Pippen is about 6'8", but he's got the wingspan of a condor, using that reach to corral that rebound.
Price finds Williams. Elo left side.
Ело.
He's looking for Price and finds him. Here's Doherty. Back to Elo. A second chance effort. Offensive rebound. It's
Блокшот. Но атака по-прежнему за Кливлендом.
Cartwright shows quick reflexes to come away with that block.
Cavaliers moving the ball around. Williams up on top. Defended by Jordan.
Есть перехват. Джордан.
Bulls matchup. It has really turned into a
Выиграет
terrific
одного,
rivalry.
второго. Джордан.
Bulls keep knocking the Cavs out in the playoffs. Division
Картрайт. Здорово.
times during the regular season.
Сразу 3
So
игрока
they see each
персонально
other
играло
tough.
против
Very good
Джордана.
point. The Cavaliers trail by 15.
И грех было не воспользоваться этой ситуацией, чтобы не отдать передачу на свободного игрока. Тайм-аут берет Кливленд.
Equal so far in this one tonight.
A big
Brown's checked in. The Bulls also changing it up.
Возвращаемся на паркет. Закончился тайм-аут у Кливленда.
Davis is subbed in for Pippen.
45-30 впереди. Чикаго Буллс плюс 15. И еще и потеря. Здорово. Отобрали мяч. И Армстронг увеличивает разрыв. Да неприлично.
Brown outside. .115 left to play here in the third. Passes it to Williams. Jordan against Elo. Shoots it up. Doherty. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Getting the timing perfect. Doherty is someone you must box out or you face the consequences.
Jordan against Elo. Jordan outside. Shoots over Elo. And a little on that time, but it drops. Jordan's got 20.
Nothing wrong with the mid-range, Jay, to keep padding to the lead.
And they gave him a bit too much space on that chance. Need to tighten up the D.
Now here's Williams. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Price against Armstrong. Tries from 16. And that one's good.
Stepping in from the line for
Ну и последняя атака в этом матче, в этой третьей четверти сейчас будет.
Here's Jordan. 20 points for him.
Не будет никуда спешить Джордан.
Pass to Armstrong.
Армстронг.
Back to Jordan.
Джордан. Майкл.
He kicks to Armstrong.
Армстронг.
And they recover it. Missed.
Не забросился. Совсем один был Армстронг.
Going into the break. Their defense
Но
has
все
been
равно с большим
terrific in this
преимуществом.
game. Back to the action in
Уходим
just
на
a minute.
перерыв и вернемся на четвертую четверть.
All right, we've made it to the fourth quarter. Kevin, Mike, Clark, and DA with you. Yet another matchup between the Cavs and the Bulls. These two know each other so well.
Владение у Чикаго. Начинается четвертая четверть. Джордан. Отдает передачу на Пиппена. Пиппен. Джордан. Точно. Очередные 3 очка от Майкла Джордана.
Taking a look at the Bulls. Cartwright is out there with Grant. Then it's Jordan. Then there's Pippen. And it's Paxson in at the 5. And here's Nance following the three-pointer by Michael Jordan. And Nance kicks to Elo. Just 3 to shoot. Over Cartwright. And again, it's Cleveland. And for Elo, making it in the NBA, Clark, he just got rewarded.
And really cool to see him. He recently signed a new big contract. He's a fantastic three-point shooter, and he's one of the better defenders at the two-guard spot in the league. Got a really good work ethic and sets a great example for his teammates.
This is the creativity he brings to this offense. Fantastic at involving his teammates with his passing.
Bennett dishes to Price. Now here's Bennett. Here's Elo. And it's off the back rim, no good. A rare night where the Cavs keep Jordan in check. What a great job by Cleveland.
You know what? Maybe that article was onto something and was right. Greg Elo does as good a job as anybody defending Michael Jordan.
That was fun to watch.
Плюс 20 уже на табло.
I love to see Pippen hunting his shot, especially when he's got the position he wants inside.
Еще отбор мяча едва ли сейчас не произошел. А вот это что сейчас было? Непонятно. Ух ты! Уже несогласованность в игре Чикаго сейчас была. Тайм-аут.
Make some noise for your Cleveland dancers. You gotta get loud. Come on, let's have a round of applause for the Cavalier girls. And you gotta get loud. Come on, let's have a round of applause for the Cavalier girls.
Прекрасная атмосфера Кливленда 90-х годов, начало 90-х. Правда, настроение у болельщиков Кливленда не лучше, потому что их команда проигрывает с большой разницей в счете. Возвращаемся на паркет, владение у Чикаго. А Джордан еще и трешечку забрасывает. 59-38.
Looking forward to the playoffs. We know the Bulls will be there. They're jockeying for position. Chicago has been knocked out.
Еще и мяч сейчас будет у Чикаго. Вот это потеря мяча. Пошла уже какая-то дизмораль. Такие вот блокшоты.
Boy, you got to appreciate that kind of forceful in-your-face defense.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone.
Майкл заигрался сейчас с Джорданом. А, это было нарушение правил.
Kevin, I think they've got to toughen up, become more aggressive, more physical, especially if they want to beat Detroit. You got to be willing to take a beating and
еще и подбор за Чикаго. Полное поражение
He
сейчас.
only averaged 9 points a game in the Eastern Conference Finals last year.
That's right. Clark, the Bulls have done a great
И тайм-аут
job
берет
against the
Кливленд.
Cavs. 3-point shooting game.
Понимает, что
Nice D from
нужно
Chicago.
замотивировать своих
Well, I
парней.
think it starts with
Тренер
Michael Jordan. I mean, he's a former defensive
должен
player of
сейчас
the
что-то
year.
сделать.
Plus, you had Scottie Pippen, excellent defensively in his own right, and that duo can turn your water off with their perimeter defense.
Yes, they can. Michael Jordan really making a difference here.
And they took that just to
Возможно,
stop the
Кливленд
bleeding.
Герл
Way too many threes.
замотивирует
They're trying to make an
баскетболистов Кавальерс на подвиги на баскетбольной площадке. Мы это узнаем после тайм-аута.
Make some noise for your Cleveland dancers.
Возвращаемся на паркет. 61-38 владение за Кливлендом.
And Nance kicks to Bennett. Price looking it over. Doherty outside. Elo outside. Pocket two from deep three-point range, and the shot clock expires. 24-second
И
violation.
на этом атака заканчивается.
And here are the Bulls now. They're on a 12-4 run. And here is Jordan.
Jordan!
Continues to roll.
прорыв.
Michael has matched his total from
63-38.
28 points. And here's Price. He brings it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Майкл Джордан своих соперников, болельщиков Кливленда своим жестом.
Some solid defense from Grant.
Джордан снова направляется. Грант.
Cartwright, the pass to Baxter. Grant outside. 6 to shoot. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. A shot by Jordan, no good. Chalk up 2 there.
Providing exactly what the team needs from him. Grant uses his reach to reel in that offensive rebound and make sure they convert.
Down low. And then shoots it in.
Ну, здесь уже забыли про защиту. Баскетболисты
Very secure, wasn't it, Clark, using both hands.
А Джордан снова с мячом.
Now here's Jordan. Over Bennett. No good from Jordan.
Bulls foul.
Заигрался.
Bill Cartwright.
And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here.
Team foul.
Замены у Булls. Да.
Brown comes in for Nance. Steve Kerr checked in for Elo. And it's Hardy in for Price. Chicago also making some changes. King comes in for Cartwright.
До конца матча.
Davis is subbed in for Horace
Уже
Grant.
вполне все понятно относительно победителя.
There's a minute 34 left in the fourth. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Here's Hardy. Just 5 to shoot. He dishes it to Brown.
Долгая атака
Pass to Hardy
Кливленда.
from downtown. The Cavaliers with another miss.
Well, that's a quality look for him. Probably surprised himself with that miss.
Yeah, the defense can't continue to give him that shot and expect the same results.
Now, here's Pippen. To the middle. And
Как же
Davis
легко.
puts it in.
Charles Davis.
You can tell he scanned the whole
Кливленд тоже
floor
забыл об
and found
атаке,
the
хотя он,
exact
возможно,
right
и
guy to feed.
о ней не
it's the
вспоминал
Cavaliers
весь
now.
матч,
Hardy passes to
судя по
Brown.
счету.
Here's Hardy. Here's Rollins. The pass to Hardy. Count that bucket. And the Bulls call timeout here. They're
И
leading
тайм-аут
by 25.
20-секундный берет
There's
Чикаго Буллс.
39 seconds left to play here in the fourth.
Make some noise for your Cleveland Dancers.
Nance checked in for Cleveland. Then for the Bulls. Will Purdue's checked in for Pippen.
Мяч
And
Чикаго.
Hodges subbed in for John Paxson. Ball's not
Как
loose.
неудачно
And
сейчас
so
бросил мяч.
the Bulls will retain possession here.
Love the pressure.
По-моему, у
He
Чикаго
almost took
остается
it away.
владение.
Very active hands disrupting the passing lanes.
There's 38
Jordan.
seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Purdue, and he banks in the layup.
Пerdue.
Gotta keep Purdue off the boards. He will burn you
Центровой
when you don't
Буллс
box him out.
забрасывает двух. И набирает 2 очка, по-моему, впервые в этом матче. Перди.
Passes it to Nance. Inside. Lock at 6. Shoots the 3.
Загоняли сейчас Джордана
Can't hit.
в защите.
Davis.
Дэвис.
Davis, the pass to Hodges.
Хаджис.
Shoots over Hardy. Off the
И
mark.
все на этом. 69-42. Таков итоговый счет.
Thank you, everyone,
They've
for
got
making
one more
it
meeting in 2
the
weeks to
hope you
finish
had a
the season
great time.
series. But
Drive home
guys,
safely,
this
and
is
we will see you
total
next time.
domination by Chicago.
Довольный Майкл Джордан.
Bulls win and a brutal loss for the Cavs in this playoff race.
Definitely, Kevin. I mean, they're a full game out
Полный
now.
погром на
Cleveland does have
площадке.
13 games left, and the Bulls, they solidify their spot as the 2 seed.
It appears they have. And so for Mike Fratello, Clark Kellogg, and
69-42.
this is Kevin Harlan alongside our